So last weekend, my friends and I decided to host a potluck dinner. The idea was simple. Everyone brings a dish, and we all enjoy a smorgasbord of culinary delights without any one person having to do all the cooking. It sounded like a perfect plan, especially considering that our friend group includes a wide range of culinary talents, from Bob's classic mac and cheese to Linda's exotic Thai curry. The only rule was to avoid anything that required a fire extinguisher after last year's unfortunate flambe incident. Everything seemed normal as people started trickling in, each balancing dishes on their arms like circus performers. The room filled with the aroma of various cuisines, and the chatter was as lively as ever. We were all gathered around the table, admiring the diverse spread, when Dave waltzed in with a peculiar-looking casserole dish. Dave, being the wild card he is, usually brings something interesting, so we were all eager to see what he'd come up with this time. He set the dish down with a flourish, and that's when we noticed the small terrarium he had tucked under his arm. As we all stared, bewildered, Dave grinned and introduced us to Shelley, his pet turtle. "She's the main dish tonight, folks," he declared with a wink, explaining it was his slow cooker special. The room fell silent, eyes darting between the terrarium and Dave's casserole. Someone asked if he was joking, and without missing a beat, Dave assured us that Shelley was merely there for moral support, and that the dish was, in fact, a vegetarian lasagna. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief, although a few whispered debates about Dave's sanity continued as we started serving ourselves. The dinner proceeded with a mix of laughter and cautious glances toward Dave, who seemed completely unfazed by the commotion he'd caused. As the evening wound down, someone finally asked Dave where he'd gotten the inspiration for such a bizarre entrance. With his trademark grin, he simply said, "Well, I figured if I brought a turtle to a potluck, at least no one could accuse me of coming out of my shell."